Hello everyone, this is Samantha coming to you from My Dolly Dreams Came True. Y'all say hello to all of our besties. We have another amazing show for you today. Happy Wednesday. And I know it looks empty, but Jules Barbie is going to tell you what's going on. And I'm going to recede and let her take over. Hello, everyone. This is Jules Barbie coming to you from My Dolly Dreams Came True. Happy Wednesday, as Samantha has said. So, y'all, in last week's video, I shared some Castaway dolls. And what I have come to realize is that I have quite a few dolls that have been cast aside for one reason or another, whether it was the outfit or the body or whatever, right? So I decided to start a series called the Castaways series. So each week, or until all of my dolls that have been cast away have been restored, will join us or be a part of the video. Excuse me, be a part of the videos until then. And what I've come to realize is that I have quite a few dolls who have been cast away for one reason or another. And I can't speak for anybody else in the doll community, but the buck stops here because all Barbies, to me, deserve to have their own life, take on their own form and identity in my doll family. And I have to say, it feels quite refreshing to restyle my Barbies and to share them in a new way, despite the fact that the dolls have even, they've either donated their body or their clothing, one or the other. Or we get a doll lot and we see some dolls in there and it's like, I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. So that's changing. So without further ado, I'm going to share the dolls that I have redesigned this week, restyle this week, and transform them from being castaway dolls to give them their own individual dolly personality. And I could see them. So I'm going to share each one and describe the personality that I saw as I restyle each of these dolls. So, here's the first doll right here. Okay. Her name is Erin. But she is a Barbie playline doll that wears one of the Barbie's signature dresses. And if I'm not mistaken, she wears the orange one. I mean, not the orange one. She wears the purple one. Yeah, she wears the purple one. I thought I had one nearby so that you could see that, because sometimes I buy stuff and I forget that I've already bought one because I think I don't have it. You know, whatever that is. Some of it is the mental health, and some of it is I just plain forgot. But anyway, and she wears the purple jelly sandals. And I literally bought her for her outfit and absolutely nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Just her outfit. And, I just cast her aside, just put her aside. And honestly, I had a bag that all of these dolls, once I've used their original whether it's bodies or their outfits or whatever. I had them in the bag. These are dolls that were actually going to go to Goodwill. They were going to go to Goodwill. And I don't know. I don't know what happened. And I just have to say that I'm glad that I don't do that, because the way my mind works is that it takes me a minute to um, process whether I should restyle a doll or not, give them new life, or um, understand what possible purpose they could have in my doll family. And so it might take me weeks, months, even years. And you know what? I looked at someone else who has this YouTuber. She actually has autism. Unlike me, I have ADHD, which is autism with ADHD. And she talked about that very thing, how it takes her a long time to process things, and it made me feel good that it wasn't just me. And it is all these things show up in my doll life, even when I start rambling, which I just did, but I felt that it was relevant. Coming back to what we were originally doing, okay? So that's who she is. And so she sat in that doll bag for a while. And after I did the first Castaway dolls, I decided to um, go through that bag. I mean, the Holy Spirit convicted me. I was convicted in my heart about this because I'm really big on not wasting and not just buying stuff constantly new, or what have you, even just, and just being grateful for what you have and using what you have. And, should those blessings come upon you to have other things, you don't know how to act because you already have it. And so, to me, it's like buying these dolls and just not repurposing them or putting them back out into the world so someone else can repurpose them. It's waste. It is absolute waste. And so I decided that that's my purpose, because I don't want to be wasteful, in my life, and I don't want to contribute to waste, or they just ending up in landfills or things like that. And I would rather breathe new life into them, and either I keep them or put them back out into the world so someone else can enjoy them. So that's really how this all got started. But anyway, after she sat and sat and sat and sat in a white bag, um, I brought her back out, and gave her a real pretty simple hairstyle, gave her some jewelry. The necklace I made that necklace myself. The earrings that she's wearing is earrings from my personal jewelry collection, which has dwindled, because that's a whole nother story. I wear my own jewelry, and I don't wear jewelry as much as I used to, and yeah, another story for another day. But anyway, they're sterling silver little CZ earrings, and I just gave her a cute little ponytail, and she's wearing a tube top, some jeans, and some boots, and a sweater. So this is her completed look right there. And let's do our 360. Let's go back over here so you can see that. As you can see, she just got a simple ponytail, and this is her look. Keeping it, 100. Some days it's not about dressing to the nines and having to wear designer this and that and the other. Sometimes it's about keeping it simple and wearing what makes you happy. So, and this is her personality. She's wearing her favorite boots. She's wearing her favorite necklace. And fall is coming, y'all. As y'all can see, the fall decor that I have, indication that fall is, to me, fall is here because leaves are falling off the trees. The trees are turning, you know, you don't see as many insects and things like you did. Yeah, it get a little warmer, whatever. But to me, it's here. I'm not going by the things that the powers that be say it is, because I have issues with them. Anyway, getting back on task. Stop yammering. So she has on her cute little outfit, and she's committing to fall and the cool weather, but she's not really ready to commit. So that's why she has on the sweater, and if she can get away from wearing her cute little outfits, she's going to wear them as much as she can. So the next one is Miss Brooklyn Barbie. So this Barbie right here, let me well that's as good as it's gonna get. Let me see if I can get it where she there you go. And this particular doll, they made her with her face looking upwards, so she just looked like she's looking up in the sky. So anyway, um, this Barbie donated her body. She's one of the yoga Barbies with the what is it, the orange top and the pink all swirl yoga pants outfit. So my dolls have quite a few of those bodies, and yeah, um, I did put her on this body right here, and the body belongs to one of the Sew and Style dolls, and I gave one of the Sew and Style dolls a newer body, and so she has that body, and I don't know this doll, this Brooklyn right here, I just gravitated towards her. She looks so happy, full of joy, and she loves wearing her pastels, you know, all year round. Her happy earrings that she is wearing, and she got her little cute ponytail because the yoga made to move uh, Brooklyn Barbie comes with a ponytail, high ponytail. Her hair is very soft, and her hair is pretty long, but I ain't gonna lie, I did not really feel like doing a whole bunch of styling and designing to her hair. None of the dolls actually, and but I just so that's why they got cute, simple looks that they can, change in and out every day. Brush their hair, comb their hair, and do whatever, and figure out a cute do on a daily basis. But you can see that she just looks whimsical and happy, and that was to me that's the whole point. She got on her little faux ripped jeans and a little shirt that shows her midriff, and she got on her little favorite swirl crystal necklace, and she got on her pastel striped shirt, super cute, and she loves her little ballerina slippers when she goes outside, because you never know when she might want to dance and twirl. And then she has on these cute little happy sunshine earrings. So let's give her 360 look. And yeah, the pants don't fit as I would like, because these are the pants that come from Amazon. But nonetheless, she is still looking super cute and so happy. And I don't know, I just love her. It's like after I have restyled these dolls, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, after I finished restyling these dolls, I sat there and I looked at them, and tears kind of came to my eyes, because I was like, look at them. It's like, this to me is like sheer artistry. Of course, no. Did I make the dolls? No. But I gave them their own personalities. You can see that, Brooklyn, she's peaceful, she's happy and joyful, and she's very whimsical, and that's her style, that's her life. She likes to twirl and dance when she's happy and things like that, and even when she's around her friends, and they've accepted her for who she is. And Erin, she just has her own style and look, where she's chill, kind of laid back, and kind of no nonsense, and she just appreciates the simple things in life and loves nature, love hanging out and that kind of thing. And that's just Erin. And yeah, so let's put her right here. So, and last but definitely not least, Miss Millie. Let me push her back a little bit. Y'all know I really, really just did not have a lot of love for Millie. And that's crazy because Millie really is the first Barbie I came in contact with. Okay. Okay. She has like the weird eyes, so, but she looking at us a little bit. She's the first doll I actually came in contact with when I got back into Barbie. And I thought she was super cute as a teenager until I realized that she was one of the actual new face sculpts in the new face of Barbie. Then I was like, is this a doll that I actually want to, is this the version of Barbie that I want to commit to? And, have her to be the look that I deal with. And I was like, absolutely not. And I went back to the face sculpts of the late 80s and, the end of the 70s, the superstar fashion face. And that's it for me. But I'm beginning to, this Barbie she has grown on me. I will not lie. As much as I had been fighting it, is she the first face of Barbie for me? Absolutely not. But she has grown on me, and I do like her. And like I said, I'm glad I actually gave her a chance. Um, because sometimes that can happen. You can be like, ew, boo, and she too was in the bag. And I had restyled her when I actually first got her because I had gotten some doll lots from eBay, and she was definitely in that doll lot. And that is the first original hairstyle that I gave her when she was in a doll lot. Because, well, oftentimes with Barbie, they either show her in Malibu, either really dressed up really frou-frou with a whole bunch of pink, or they show her sisters, and her family, they going camping or some kind of adventure, except for, when they get into the whimsical side of it, and then you start seeing the princesses and all of those movies. But a lot of the movies that they have and they show with this Brooklyn, they are, either going camping, doing some kind of competition, something associated with horses, and dogs and all that kind of things like that, and animal, just things where you have to be really dressed down. So for her, this is dressed up as a country girl because that's the version that I chose to, associate. We're gonna call her Mimi, okay? That I chose to associate with Mimi is the countryside. So that's why you see the two braids, and she has like the little bit of hair down in the front, little long tendril kind of hanging down in the front. And she has on a crystal leaf necklace with her turquoise striped shirt, some jeans, and she has on some tennis shoes because she indeed does have flat feet. And she does have on some little, let me pull her braid back so you can see it. She has on some cute little flower earrings, keeping it simple. She loves nature. She loves her favorite horse, and her dog, and, cats. The stuff that, they really show with this version of Barbie. So let's do her 360 with her two braids. You can see her little flower earrings, and you see her little necklace, her striped shirt. This whole outfit is an Amazon outfit. The shirt, the jeans, and the tennis shoe. This is all from Amazon, and you see her outfit. And yeah, so that is these three dolls right here. And when you look at them, hold on, wait a minute. When you look at all three of them, when you look at them all, they all have their own style and personality. You can look at these dolls and you don't even have to use my story. you could look at these dolls and create your own story and look at each of these dolls and be like, okay, this doll is doing this, that doll is doing that. And you could see your own thing, based on, um, how I restyled them. This is just my story. And man, I absolutely love it. They look so, so good. They look good. And I'm truly glad that I've given them new life. And I swear, y'all, and I know it's not true, but it's just my mind. It seems like when I restyle them and I give them a look and add some accessories, it seems like they just smile just a little bit more. And I know that's not true. I know it's not, but it is in my mind, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and that's what I'm going with. Yeah. They are so cute, and I love them. And, I look at it different. I'm looking at it different. And I actually, you know, have to look at it like, really, I have been doing Castaway dolls because they're the dolls that I buy from eBay, for real, they are all Castaway dolls. These are dolls that other people get, and they either just get them to sell, have stripped their clothes, and or stripped some parts of their outfit, or just got them and took them out of the box for some reason, for whatever reason. And we get them. We breathe new life into them. So, and it's like the cycle continues for those, people who go to thrift stores, eBay, in some shape or form. We all deal with that. But I'm dealing with my own dolls that I paid my own money for and decide to cast them away. And I made the decision not to. So they are fierce and they are fabulous. And they are helping me to help my dolly dreams come true. So, y'all, that's all I have for you today. Do all those lovely things, please share, like, and subscribe, turn on your notification button. And if I haven't said it to you lately, I'm saying it to you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for stopping by to take the time out of your schedule and your life to either actually look at the video or listen to the video while you're doing something else. However, it's, soothing your life. And I'm grateful that you chose to click on my video. I am like majorly grateful. So until tomorrow, let's stay fierce and fabulous and let's sparkle like Barbie.